The 2024 NBA has been criticized for lacking top-end talent, but we all know that there will be stars available. They might just be a little harder to find. And one player that we believe has the potential to become a very good NBA player is Isaiah Collier, a 6'5" freshman guard coming out of USC. However, despite obviously having some elite tools as a 19-year-old true freshman, Collier seems to be ranked as a mid-first-round pick behind other prospects that we think have far less potential. For those that don't know much about him, Isaiah Collier was the consensus #1 recruit out of high school in 2023. Before the season started, he was highly regarded as the potential first overall pick, but his stock seems to have fallen severely since then. Scouts point to a negative wingspan, turnovers, and inconsistent shooting as red flags, but it's possible that his high ranking heading into the season put him under a microscope and has earned him more criticism than some of his peers who have holes in their respected games as well. For example, teams looking for a guard nowadays are always looking for elite shooters. Collier definitely doesn't fit the bill as an elite shooter at this point. His 33.8 three-point percentage and 67.7 accuracy rate from the line are obvious reasons for concern and are steering a lot of scouts in other directions. But the truth is that other freshman guards such as UConn's Stephon Castle and Baylor's Jacoby Walter weren't particularly accurate shooters this year either, yet they seem to be ranked higher in a lot of mock drafts. Other physical guards in the past have struggled shooting the three in college, but still became all-stars at the next level. Players like De'Aaron Fox, DeJounte Murray, and Jrue Holiday all come to mind immediately. Collier's 18.7% turnover rate raises eyebrows as well. But once again, it's not completely peculiar for true freshmen with lead roles in college to turn the ball over often. Stars like James Harden, Ja Morant, and Trae Young wrestled with similar turnover woes during their college careers and have all developed into NBA All-Stars. And lastly, his negative wingspan has been mentioned as a reason why he might have limited upside as a defender, but the truth is that metric is preposterous in our eyes. Sure, if Collier had longer arms, it'd be a benefit, but at 6'5" with a 6'4" wingspan, he has great size for a guard at the NBA level. What teams should be considering is his incredible strength and skills that haven't gone away since he was the top-rated high school player in his class. In fact, he put them on full display all season long. As a 19-year-old, Collier averaged an impressive 16.3 points per game on a pretty awful USC Trojans team. His 49% field goal shooting's pretty outstanding considering his usage rate as a freshman guard, and his 54% success rate on two-point attempts at his age and with his usage is nothing short of unbelievable. Collier is built like a 6'5" power forward with remarkable body control, strength, and finishing ability. One could argue that he's got the best athletic tools of any guard in his draft class. He's not as quick and shifty as a guy like Rob Dillingham, and he obviously can't shoot as well either, but he's a bull that can force his way to the rim and finish at an exceptionally efficient rate. He's got extremely high-end coordination and body control that allows him to do so, and most of all, I have to repeat, he's got loads of strength and forces contact and still manages to finish. As a playmaker, he might not be an elite passer in the half court. He doesn't love to slow it down and find teammates with high IQ plays, but some of the passes he made this year were definitely eye-popping. On several occasions, Collier busted his way downhill towards the rim and then quickly dished out a quick little pass to a teammate under the bucket for an easy finish. Passing is definitely a major part of his game, and he will continue to be above average as a passer at the NBA level. And as a defender, he's much more capable than most other guards available just based on his size and athleticism alone. He recorded 1.5 steals per game this season and often took the ball all the way for a bucket at the other end of the floor. Collier loves to get up and down quickly and make plays in the fast break, and since he's 6'5" and built like a bull, there's no reason to think that he won't have above-average switchability for a guard at the next level, a trait that's becoming more and more coveted by NBA teams, and offenses continue to look for mismatches that they can exploit. We get it that shooting is more important now than it's ever been at the NBA level, and Collier's low free throw percentage is a bigger reason for concern than his mediocre but not awful three-point accuracy. But if that number alone forces him into the back end of the first round, a team could end up with an absolute steal. Previously, in another video, we discussed how teams overlooked Keontae George after a turnover-prone and poor three-point shooting season with Baylor. Much like Collier, George was a highly touted five-star recruit coming out of high school, and after he slipped, the Utah Jazz snagged him. Now he's looking like possibly the best pure guard that was available in the class. And get this, Isaiah Collier has a higher field goal percentage and two-point field goal percentage in his freshman year at college than any of Ja Morant, Tyrese Maxey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or De'Aaron Fox. That's pretty darn impressive. Even John Wall, who was a first overall pick and was lauded for his ability to slash to the bucket and finish, had a lower two-point field goal shooting percentage than Collier did during his 1 year at college. We're not saying that Collier won't be turnover-prone and might never become an elite shooter at the NBA level, but we do believe that he has some elite tools and will score early and often as a physical slashing guard. And if he can improve as a shooter like De'Aaron Fox has, he could be an extremely dynamic weapon once he reaches his prime. Obviously, at age 19, he's young and raw, and whatever team drafts him will likely have to be patient with him as he develops. But for a team looking for a player in the first round with star guard potential, we believe that Isaiah Collier fits the mold. But we want to know what you guys think. Does Collier have all-star upside in the NBA, or will his shooting inadequacies prove too significant to overcome once he enters the NBA? Let us know in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more sports news and insights. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.